Hey, it's a brand new day on Gillum Farms. Today is one of those it's kind of a landmark day for the farm. We raise cattle. A lot of people know we raise cattle. The cattle herd that we have right now, we've only had for, a couple of years at this point. But my entire life, at various times in my life, I've had a cattle herd. But this herd is a 2-year-old herd for us. So the first calf that was born on our property from our cattle herd it was a little bull calf, and came from Patty. Was destined to be a steer. Was made into a steer. We banded him and he became a steer, and lived a good life. He always had everything he wanted. He was just always taken care of. Let's just put it that way. Well, everything on the farm has a job. Job was to provide meat for a family. Not only myself and Christine, but also our daughter, grandsons, son-in-law, So we got to a certain point. We fed him, and then it was time to take him to fulfill what he was put here for. And so he was put here for us to use, and we had him processed. He weighed right at 1,000 pounds on the hoof. So in this video, I'm going to show you, if you've got a 1,000-pound steer or thereabouts, what your hanging weight's going to be and what your final product is going to be on that. How much beef are you actually going to get? I'm also going to lay the beef out there so you can see what you're going to get from like a nearly 1,000-pound animal. I think he weighed 976 or something like that. So real close to 1,000 pounds. So that's what this video is going to be about. And thank you for watching. Now, whenever I get on to the house here, I'm going on to the house. I'll get everything laid out. We'll start talking numbers. So let's get on to the house and get this taken care of. All right, what I'm doing is I'm showing you exactly how much meat we got from approximately 1,000-pound steer. So here is the meat on the table. You can see that there are T-bones, there are sirloin steaks, there are roast, rump roast, chuck roast, tenderized beef loin tip steak. We have here's chuck roast, stew meat. We have heart, we have soup bones, we have liver, we have arm roast, we have Pike's Peak roast, we have ribeye steaks, we have just everything that you can imagine in the cuts in the grocery store. We have it. So, yeah, these tenderized beef loin tips and the ribeyes are, they're going to be some favorites of ours. Then we've got all this hamburger meat. So that's one completely full ice chest right there. Here's another full milk container. There's another full ice chest right below it. That's a pretty good sized ice chest. And then we have another ice chest right here that is full of more tenderized beef round steaks, just T-bones. There's just everything that you can imagine in here. We have it. So this one is completely full as well. Let's leave that open. This one is completely full as well. So this is how much meat, and let me look at my receipt and let me tell you how much that weighed. All right, here's my paperwork on this. and it shows that this steer dressed out at 976 pounds, dressed weight was 561 pounds, and package weight was 369.7 pounds. So we got 369.7 pounds of product back. It's got all the different cuts that we got are listed on here. Ribeyes, your porterhouses, sirloins, T-bones, loin tip, round steak, arm roast, chuck roast, all the burger, the Pikes Peaks, and the ground beef. And it's 80% lean ground beef is what it ended up being. So we have all of this from this one steer. Now, I'm going to count it all up and show you about how many of each steak that we end up getting, and then I will come back and I will read off how many of what, because it's so overwhelming looking at it here on the table and everything. I'll count off how many of what, and then we will, that's about how much steak you're going to get if you have them cut like this. So anyway, let me do that next. Okay, I apologize, but I'm in the process of actually making the video now, and I realized I didn't go through and talk about all the cuts that we got. So we got chuck roast, we got 5, 10, 15, 16 chuck roast, we got T-bones, 5, 10, 12, we got Pikes Peak roast, we got 4, we got rump roast 4, we got tongue 1, heart 1, we got beef stew meat, we got 6, we got arm roast 6, we got porterhouse, we got, I believe we got 2 porterhouse with 2 per serving. Sirloin steaks, we got 11, I believe. Ribeyes, we got 13, it looks like. Beef loin tip, we got 6. Tender roast round steak, 5, 10, 15, 17. Ground beef, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And then down here we found some more. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86. Beef soup bones, we got liver, we got 8 times. We got, so we got all these different cuts of meat. So anyway, and I'm going to show you about what that would cost at the supermarket, or what cuts of meat cost at the supermarket. Alright guys, we're sending some of this meat to our daughter and her family. Bunch of T-bones and stuff right here. This is full of hamburger. I think there's 40 pounds of hamburger right here. And then we're sending a bunch of roast and other things that are in here, beef arm roast, and there's just all kinds of steaks and things in there. So we're sending these to the daughter and her family. I want you to check out that marbling This is porterhouse steaks from our steer. Check that marbling out. And Mrs. Gillen Farms are going to eat fantastic tonight.